What's the most impressive thing you've seen Ohtani do with your own two eyes, Buster, where you're just like, okay, that's just not normal? What do you have for me there, Buster?
Yeah, and there'd be a lot of competition for that for sure. And real quick, just to double back on the Angels,
Sure.
what you also hear from other teams is that the best time for them to trade him would have been last July.
Oh, sure.
Because you basically could have restructured your whole franchise with the possible return. And so whatever they get this July, if they were to trade him, would be, 60 cents in the dollar because it's only one pennant race versus two. Yeah, so watching him run, I always love when he runs to first base because he's so big and he's so fast. The rooster tail that pops up behind him is incredible. Like he's throwing dirt 12 to 15 feet in the air when he pitches. The fact that he improved his command so much from 2021 to 2022, that was crazy. The other night when we had him on Sunday Night Baseball, the sound of a ball he hit, and
That's
I think
right.
it wound up being a foul ball.
Yep, foul. Yep.
It was so loud on the field. It jumped out to Eduardo, Perez and David Cohn, my colleagues who know a lot more about this than I do, and they were like, oh, my God, that was so loud. But the part that I love about him, which is so underrated, is how competitive he is. Phil Nevin, his manager, told us a story the other day that when they went to Yankee Stadium, Ohtani usually takes batting practice inside rather than outside, but he made a couple of exceptions this year. He hit outside at Yankee Stadium, and Phil joked to him, what are you doing, auditioning?
Yeah.
But when he got there, Phil, who had been, of course, the third base coach of the Yankees before and had seen Judge and Stanton take BP there, Ohtani asked him, where did Judge hit the ball? Where did Stanton hit the ball? And Nevin pointed to these two places on the horizon, and then, of course, Ohtani and BP hit it beyond that. That is him. He loves the fact, as Phil said to us, he wants to do everything better than anybody else has ever done it. That is the underrated part of Shohei Ohtani.
And that also makes me believe he can do it in a big city. That he can do it there. He's just like, you know what? I'm going to step outside and take BP here and just put on a show when everybody is watching me. And it makes me think he can, and that maybe he would even be better under that circumstance, right? That challenge he would meet. And again, Buster, having covered New York sports for as long as you did, the ones who succeed at it, the ones who aren't fazed by it. Jeter, Eli, that's the type. And it seems like he's like that guy. It just feels that way.
There's no doubt about it. When I covered Derek Jeter, I always, thought to myself that, if he played someone in pickup basketball, he would begin that by knowing that he was going to find a way to win. He could play somebody with a better jump shot, drives to the lane better three-pointer, but Derek would be convinced that he would find a way to win. I think Ohtani is that guy as well. And this whole thing about, restrictions and him not doing that much stuff, I've actually thought that it's kind of a mistake because I think he's very much at ease. Like I've worked, the sidelines, and we've had games with them on Sunday Night Baseball and the All-Star games in the dugout for ESPN Radio. And to watch the byplay between he and the other players, like they gravitate to him. He's totally comfortable. He's a big stage Reggie Jackson type personality. There's no doubt about it. He would be completely at ease. We saw it in the WBC.
Yeah.
Like, who wants the ball in the ninth inning with Mike Trout on it at the plate? Of course it's me. That's what Ohtani's thinking.
Oh, my gosh. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.